doors.
All right, hey, we're live, guys. Sorry I didn't warn you. Hey, I'm here with John and Todd. They're from none other than Cake. Show the CD, will you? There, this is the... Well, put it the right way, you idiots. This is the CD, Prolonging the Magic, which, of course, is all about Viagra. How you guys doing?
Pretty okay.
Yeah, you enjoying Toronto so far?
Beautiful. I was just 40 feet away from a giant bolt of lightning.
Just 40 feet away?
Yeah.
You'll never get on Fox with one of those stories. It has to hit you.
Well, I'm not interested in getting on Fox.
No? Okay. How about you? How far were you from the lightning? Or can we move on?
Let's move on.
Let's move on, all right. So it's your third album. How do you guys find it different from your previous album?
It just went... The lightning did.
I thought we were moving on.
Oh.
This is a big moment for you, wasn't it, John?
Anyway.
The lightning.
Yeah, it was pretty huge. It was pretty loud, and there was smoke. It created smoke in an electrical...
Are you sure you weren't at a Doug Henning show?
Yeah. So anyway, the point is that our new album effort CD release is different in that musically it's different because there's less guitar and more bass and more drums and more other elements like pedal steel guitar, musical saw. And we sort of went to town in some ways.
Now, is this because the guitarist was sick when you were recording, or was this intended?
Well, the guitarist decided to leave right before we started on the album.
Oh, he walked,
yeah. And so we played with some other friends of ours that were guitar players, and it was less of a guitar-centric album.
Now, your publicity says that these songs achieve a balance between buoyancy and seriousness. For those of us who don't know what the hell that means, can you decode it for us?
I think buoyancy is a life raft is buoyant and it doesn't sink to the bottom of the ocean, and seriousness is I think a better word would be just direct. It's more of direct and less. There's less ironic or sarcastic content to this album.
Oh, so all that sarcastic content will be in the interview here?
Maybe. Depends on where this goes.
So what's with the country music influence?
Well, that's not ironic or sarcastic. We just like country music. We listen to a lot of older country music, not so much Shania Twain is more
pop.
Hank Williams Sr. we listen to, and George Jones and
Conway Twitty.
Buck Owens.
Buck Owens, the guy from Hee Haw?
Yeah, he's great.
Well, did you get the Roy Clark guitar book, too?
Roy Clark's a great guitar player, yeah. But I don't really like Conway Twitty very much, and I don't like, I hate Waylon Jennings. You
Really?
like Waylon Jennings?
What are you,
Love
Todd?
Waylon Jennings.
You know,
I think he's too
when he
rock.
was here, he spoke so highly of you. He'll be terribly shocked.
I've never met him. I don't really care for his music. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
I'm not sure of that.
He's gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, he's gonna kick my ass.
You guys ever put any really ridiculous riders in your contract just to see if it'll go?
We used to ask for broccoli, but it was really serious. We needed to have greens on the road, but then they would give us these big, huge hunks of broccoli, unwashed, uncut, and we gave that up.
Unwashed and uncut.
That was an MTV series, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, what question that you've had in interviews, what inane question would you never like to hear again? If you had the chance to strike a question from the roster, what would it be?
How did you get your name?
If you were a cake, who would you most want to eat you?
There we go.
Someone asked you that? That's that common?
Oh, actually, I got a good one. In France, the guy asked me, so, have you ever made love to more than one woman? And if you say yes, then it's like you're sort of...
Do you mean at a time or your lifetime?
No, more than one woman in one sitting. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you'd be sitting if it was more than one woman.
Yeah.
That's Kama Sutra crap.
But then in Germany, that was my first French interview. My first German interview was, so your song, friend, is a 4-letter word? There are 6 letters.
They don't have a good sense of humor there, huh?
He was pissed.
Yeah, well, when he was upset that you were screwing with the language?
Yeah, he's just upset about a weird colloquialism from the United States.
What the hell with him. So how has Viagra changed your relationship with your groupies?
I have never tried it. Have you?
Not yet.
Yeah.
No? You guys have a lot of groupies on the road?
No.
No? Wait a second. I'm hearing loads from Todd and from John. I'm unsure.
I have a girlfriend.
You
so,
do?
Yeah.
And you stay faithful?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's setting a good example for other rock stars. What about you, Todd?
I'm married.
You're married. So you guys have no fun on the road. It's just a constant grind.
It's a
show up a
constant,
place, another Holiday Inn.
It's a lack of grind, I think.
It's a bus full of monks.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys all doing Gregorian chants and writing out pieces of the Bible on parchment? Is that what it is?
Exactly.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. We have really good calligraphy going, so, right?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys have good shocks on the bus. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of bumps in the
Yeah,
calligraphy.
that's for sure. Yeah.
So how do you guys feel about this whole MP3 controversy?
I don't know what's going to happen with it. I think it sure is a convenient mode of attaining music product, you know, or possibly. But what do you think about it?
Todd?
Well, we're doing a show for MP3 in D.C. at the 930 Club.
I don't know if it's
So-
going to be for MP3 or that other one. There's another.
One of those.
server.
One of those you can pull down on your machine.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Well, you know,
We'll give it a
the
shot.
thing is that MP3 will never replace, you know, CDs and tapes because, really, how many people are going to go jogging carrying their computer and a set of headphones?
Well, I think that they've got this device to counter that problem, but I'm not going to go into it.
Oh,
But
okay.
there is a little thing you can carry around with you.
A little
But,
tape?
A little a computer device that
Like a satellite Walkman.
it'll hold a few songs, and but it has a name, and you download it.
Rio?
Yeah, it's called Rio. Yeah, so go buy one, everybody. Buy as many electronic products as you can while you still have money. And but I think that
Well, you still have money. Are you predicting a great recession as a result of the Y2K bug?
oh, I don't know. It seems like people are a little skittish. You never know what'll happen.
Well, look at you. You were skittish because lightning came 40 feet from you.
Maybe it was 20 feet. Maybe I was a little closer than that even.
I don't know. Well, I think the story is getting to be a bigger tall tale every time it gets told.
Yeah.
Tonight on stage, you'll be talking about how it hit you.
Yeah.
So where are you after Toronto? Where are you guys next?
We're playing.
Roseland Ballroom, New York
There
City.
we go.
Oh, yeah? You like playing New York?
Yeah.
The East Coast, West Coast thing's not a big problem for your music?
No.
No?
I think it was the East Coast and West Coast that first sort of listened to us, and then gradually we filled in the blanks in between. So
Success been good to you?
I don't think it's good or bad. I just think it is what it is. It has good and bad elements.
So it's easy to say that when you're successful. Ask somebody who's struggling playing in garages.
Well, somebody who's struggling playing in garages like myself when I was doing that don't know both sides of the fence, and I do.
And the other side of the fence is not quite as glamorous as you think, huh?
You should be having a good time when you're playing in a garage because it gets really complicated when you get out of the garage.
All
You
right.
should enjoy yourself while you're there.
Well, a lot of you out there are watching. Pay attention, because these guys know what they're talking about. Oh, is this your prayer period? Should we take a moment
Nod to
for
the
quiet
truth.
reflection? Oh, we've got some footage of you guys playing at a bar mitzvah. Can we
Yeah.
take a look at that?
Let's look at
Talk
it.
about the glamour business.
Now, can they green screen you coming across with us?
They probably could have. If we thought of it.
Good.
That's
All right. So how did you guys get that gig?
Well, that kid that you just saw in the center of the screen, his name is Mitchell, and he wrote us a letter that went something like, "Hi, it's me, Mitchell again, from Florida. I really like your music. I'd really appreciate it if you could play at our bar mitzvah. If you can't, I understand."
So did you guys practice like a heavier version of Havana Gila? I mean, how did you guys?
We
Were you
decided-
opening for the Marky Goodman band?
We decided to keep our dirty hands out of their culture and just,
Right, just play.
provide a service for them, yeah.
You didn't rent any frilly tuxedo shirts for the event?
Well, no, but they were wearing plenty. There were plenty of frilly tuxedo shirts. There was prime rib for dinner. There was an alien motif in the party decoration.
So you're now doing weddings and bar mitzvahs if they're really nice to you?
Any religious events.
Okay,
Yeah.
keep that in mind, folks. Now, Todd wants to deck me. I'm looking at Todd, and Todd wanted to deck me this
You're gonna
whole
get throttled.
interview. Right, Todd?
Yeah.
Pretty
You're
much,
pushing it.
pretty much want to deck me.
Deck him.
All right, well, why didn't we have John standing next to me then? You see? You see? Hey, be nice. You're a guest here. Cake boy.
I just want to know, why is your cigar not lit?
Because they have laws here that you can't light it up inside. Like you
Really?
guys in California.
Yeah?
You gonna light it up?
I
Come on,
left my
Mr.
matches
Scofflaw,
on.
let's see you do it.
I can't find my...
Why don't you call down some lightning?
Yeah.
Since apparently you're Zeus, god of thunder,
Yeah.
and light it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, listen, good luck with everything you're doing with your tour. And, John, it's been a pleasure having you here. Todd?
Yep.
We had you. Thanks for being here. It's Cake. Like, are we going to play one of their videos? Yeah. All right. It's not the bar mitzvah video again, is it? No. All right. Here's Cake on Much Music. Thanks, guys.